And the extra allocations for financial food assistance will end Wednesday in 32 states, known as SNAP. Many other states have already ended the SNAP benefit. Families in the program will see their allocations drop by at least $95. An official with the U.S. Department of Agriculture says the emergency benefits have been very helpful for some 42 million recipients. And with the SNAP program ending, the Central Valley Food Bank is expecting an influx of residents in need to walk through their doors. Co-CEO Natalie Caples joins us to talk about the need. Can you tell us a little bit about the need?
Yeah, definitely. So since the pandemic, the food bank has been experiencing a significant increase in neighbors that are seeking emergency food assistance. But because the federal government acted very quickly at the start of the pandemic to provide this additional benefit, these emergency allotments through SNAP, the food bank was able to really concentrate their support on individuals that weren't eligible for the program. With the emergency allotment ending and still seeing kind of a perfect storm of economic challenges with the rising cost of gas and food, we fully expect to see a significant spike in individuals accessing the emergency food network once more.
And Natalie, just speaking about inflation and the rising of costs, how this is going to play into it and how you guys are preparing with this program ending.
Yeah, so I think just like, many of us feel, our neighbors are still kind of facing the economic shockwaves of 2020 with, inflation and the rising cost of gas, as well as other basic goods and services. And so the challenge that we're faced right now with is you have families that are already experiencing these difficult economic situations, and then they're going to see a portion of their SNAP benefits, that emergency allotment, go away. So really individuals and families that receive SNAP, they're going to see one last emergency allotment hit their benefit card in March. And then after that, it's going to be gone. And so how are families supposed to make up this difference, right? This average household decrease in benefits is about $200 per month. When you see the cost of eggs, when you see the cost of other items at the grocery store, families are going to have a huge deficit in their grocery budget. And that means realistically that they are choosing between food and medicine. They're choosing between, do they allocate more money to their food budget, or do they put gas in their car to get to work? For seniors that we're serving, it means really tough choices between paying for food and maybe paying for medical bills or monthly medicine costs. And so these are challenges that neighbors were facing, right, during the pandemic, before the pandemic, even with emergency allotments. And that benefit decrease just makes it that much more challenging for families to make ends meet.
Just real quick, for people at home that maybe want to help, how can they do so?
Yeah, definitely. So one of the first things that we always say is that if you want to provide support, either with time or resources, go to ccfoodbank.org. You can donate via the platform, or you can learn about how you can get involved to maybe help advance our advocacy efforts, right? How we are talking to our representatives about why programs like SNAP are so important for our neighbors.
Thank you so much for joining. And for you at home, we do have more information on our website, yourcentralvalley.com.